in a way, you're objectifying yourself as well. And so when I started to discover that world and to really dive deep into it, I had a really big conflict going on, because habitually I would be thinking thoughts around the self, and then ideologically, with the new information that I had, I was like, don't think like that. It's we're one. You're here to serve, or all these spiritual ideals in conflict inside of me. I isolated myself from all of my friends. Some of my friends were quite worried. I lived by myself, practicing yoga and meditation and studying 6 books at the same time. I was like reading 2 books, one in each hand. It's just, and I woke up one morning to this really big bang downstairs. So I was living in the rainforest in North Queensland of Australia. And so I went down, and there was a kookaburra. Kookaburras are an incredible bird. They're extremely present. They can see the tiniest little worm. Even I had once, a kookaburra would fly down right near my feet and pick a worm that I couldn't see and fly off. And they have this stare that is just really, really present. They're just like, and so this kookaburra had flown into the window and had sunk down to the base of the window and was pecking its reflection. And I was like, why are you hurting yourself? Like, go. And so the bird eventually flew off, and then the next morning, bang, woken up again, and bang, 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 bang. It was like attacking its reflection in the mirror. And I was like, what are you doing? Like, this is so silly. Get out, go. And the bird was almost ignoring me, and then it flew away. And then the next morning, again, bang, 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 bang. And this time I woke up and I was like, I felt that I was angry, and I felt it like furious. So I grabbed a towel and I was going down to throw the towel over this bird and catch it. Not to kill it, but to sort of shake it up and say, what are you doing? You're beating your head against your own reflection. You're starting to get the message now. And so I stood above the bird with the towel, and it looked up at me, and I just thought, what am I doing? Why am I so angry? Where's this coming from? And then I felt like my hair's starting to turn up on my arms, and to see the situation. And I put down the towel and I walked inside and I sat down on the chair, and I was just like, what's happening here? And then the kookaburra flew around and sat on the balcony railing, and the door was open, and it flew in, and it sat on the chair beside me, and it looked at me like this, and then it looked out through the window, through where it was hitting, and it went, looked at me again. And the moment it looked to me, the hairs on my head and everything, and it's this wave of realization, like, why are you fighting your own reflection? And then it just flew outside. And I was in disbelief. Like, did that just happen? And in Australia, we have a bird, it's called the willy wagtail. And, well, I don't expect you to believe this, but to confirm that it was real, in flew a willy wagtail. It sat on the same spot in the chair. It puts its fan out, has a fan tail like this, and it does this little dance around, and then flew out the window again, out the door. And I was just, okay, now I need to take this sign. And it was the beginning of me ending the war with myself.